What's going on, folks? I hope you're having a good Monday. I say it like that because I had to remind myself what day it was, because I've been working on something all week, so I'm confused about what day it is. Anyway, welcome. Tonight we are going to be back on the turn-based MOBA, the main game, and over the weekend I tried to update it from a URDP pipeline to HDRP pipeline, and I ended up having to put a lot of work into getting it looking anywhere decent and getting my textures to look good and all this stuff. So I'll show that off in a minute. But I also did work on a bit of a toon shader. So, and we might end up working on that a little bit tonight. And also we'll be putting some work into fixing the character weapon assignments. And we might hit on a couple other things. But anyway, let's go ahead and jump on in. So one thing I had to learn about, like global volume lighting, and because when I first did the changeover, it was completely dark. Like there was nothing. Yeah, like you couldn't see anything in the scenes. Oh, excuse me. I turned off the music. I meant to turn off the mic and to belch. Okay, so anyway. So as you see, now we've got kind of shadows on things. We got a ground texture in here now. Things are a little bit, they're either too bright or too low light. And let's see, I had to redo, let's take the camera for a ride. So I put new textures on the walls. Put kind of new textures on a lot of stuff on here, like the water, the poisoned water, the acidic water, the diseased water, all that. So I was messing around a lot with the shaders this weekend. Because everything was broke. Like I couldn't use my old textures or anything. See there, got the little other texture rolling through it. And got it moving a little bit. Again, this is probably not the water that's going to be in the final game. I'll probably have it redone to actually look like actual puddles of water and poison and stuff. There's the camera. Where's the camera? So things like the ice here. And see, I don't really like that. It looks almost like it's, I don't know, like it's plastic. And the original texture I was using actually looked like ice, but you could see through it too much. I just didn't like the way that looked. But again, a lot of this is placeholders, like all of this, like the fire and stuff, and the mist. It's all placeholders until I get, until we get closer to, until we get into like the post phases of doing post processing and actually doing shader stuff. Though I wanted to get a jump on the shader stuff, since that's the reason I moved to HDRP. I wanted to do something interesting with shadings, and I wanted to do a toon shader for the game, or use a toon shader for the game. I did play around with Unity's toon shader, but because it was deemed experimental, I didn't want to mess around with it too much and then get into a position where I was heavily integrated it, and there was no help for me if I had issues, since it's experimental. All right, and I might work on that ice some more a little bit, because I just don't like the way it looks. Because let me show you the way it was. Because there was another one here that was the original ice. Yeah, this is the one I changed, and this is the original one. Oh, was this? Wait a minute. Or was this the other one? Oh. Okay, I think this is the one I changed, and this is the original, right? Yeah, see how it's almost invisible? And also, I want to find a way to vary up the ground shading as well. Most likely, I won't have like ground underneath where we have ice and stuff. Maybe I have it just be a bald patch or something. I don't know. Like I said, a lot of that stuff we're probably going to be closer to end stages of the game development. Things I'm more concerned about right now is actually getting a working demo. But I also know that to get a working demo, I need to actually make this look like close to what I envision it being. And I know like the aesthetics don't matter unless the game works and actually is fun to play and stuff like that. It's the actual functional game. But I also want to make a good impression on people. So that's what I'm working on. So let's show off what I did with the toon shader. Oops, turn that off. Now the shader is only on the characters, so you won't see a big difference here. I might make that change tonight as well if I'm feeling like it. But this is, just real quick, this is when I started going in there and started messing around with it. That's the whole thing. So you see it here, where it has a very, I would say that look is almost like kind of Breath of the Wild, Zelda look. It's not getting applied properly to everything, but you can see where it's going. And I may try to mess around with it. I will mess around with it a little bit tonight to see if we can actually get it to apply properly. Because what I'm thinking is it's overriding the initial texture. So let's go ahead and give that a whirl. Because I want to get a unique look here, and I want it to be a bit cartoonish. I wanted to have a bit of a goofy look to it. Let me try something. I wonder if I can save the texture out before the update and reapply it. I need the ID name of it. Can I just get all the textures off of you? Texture scale. So I need to do this. Would give me the list of the IDs. I roll through, get all the textures. How do I then reapply them afterwards? That doesn't seem right though. Oh, but I know what I need to do. I need to get the name of the texture. And I need to apply it to the shader. Are they all getting the same shader? 'Cause I know when I set the shader, I made it so you could set the main texture. I know. See, I'm doing something similar over here on the grid controller, where was it the grid controller? Like it was. Was change watercolor type, right? It's not here. Where would that be? Grid panel. Okay. Material, set color, and then you set it to the value, the variable value assigned to it, assigned to that. So what I need to do is I need to get the IDs, or I don't need to get the IDs. What I need to do is make this an array. But I can only set it to one. Let's see what happens if we just set it to the main texture. Do that. Let's do this. Let's go ahead and set it first. to use shader. Oh, okay. I think I understand. See the name of the texture. All right. All right, well, let's see if we did anything. Oh, error. Oh. Programming in the wrong language. Oh, I hit that by accident. What did she end up doing? Did she just end up continuing on? Yeah. All right. Anyway, not what we were here to look at. And you can't see unless you take the camera up to So look at that. Why is this? Wait, she's in the wrong animation with the wrong weapon. Why is he facing the wrong way? So much weird stuff going on. Let's actually get the camera up to them. But you're starting to see it seems to be working pretty well. It seems to kind of be working now. Now they're in T-pose. I wonder if something broke in there. Now, I would like to get somebody's opinion on it, though. I like the way it looks. I do. It feels incomplete, though. Like I need to do something else to it to get it where it really needs to be. Why is everybody T-posing, though? I wonder if that run... Let's try it without doing that accidental run. See if things correct themselves. Oh, behind them. Oh. I wonder if I can go ahead and apply it to everything now. Yeah, but everybody looks good now. It must have broke somehow when that run happened, which is the next thing I gotta fix. Not tonight, maybe, but because I really need to have my server up do all that. So I wonder, where is... It's weird. It seems like it's not working on some when it's working on others. Like he looks like it's working on, but his is not. Like it's working on him, but not him. You know what, let's actually get a list of what it's actually worked on. There it is. Yeah, Mountain Ninja, pants, and all that. Yeah. Mountain Ninja's got that one in it, right? Pants and body. Not sure what's causing it.
Alt Marzipan's now rockin' with the big man.
Alt Marzipan, how's it going, my man? How's your Monday night? I'm here messing around with some shader stuff. Okay, my man. Well, thanks for stopping in and have a good lurk, man. Appreciate you. Okay, I'm cool. Stop by anytime, man. You know, since we are seeing our effects through the camera, maybe I'll just write something real quick to control the camera. Because I really want to be able to move around without having to go outside of the game. Let's flip over to something nice. I already have the camera. Okay, I'm looking. All right. Oops. That is so weird how that jumps. Oops, nope, can't do that. I don't think we can do that. Yeah, you have to replace the whole thing. That's one thing I've had to take into account now that I'm using the HDRP, is that a lot of the effects are happening in the camera view. So I can't, I have to actually be looking in the camera instead of just moving around in the other views. This isn't going to be pretty, but it's just to get the job done. Wow, this code needs to get pulled out of here soon. comment out code that won't be used anymore. Oops. All right. Oops. All right. Let's jump on back over here. I need to be able to turn it around too. Well, we'll cross that bridge when we need it. That's not the way that sand goes, but anyway. Nope. Nope, not doing that. Okay. Okay, what did I do wrong? Wrong one. Here. Let's attach and see if we can figure out here. Do some debugging. Oh, wrong one. Are we not in that loop? Should we get in here? Okay, why are we having this problem? Where am I hitting spacebar for the whole other stuff to happen? Okay. Oh, we're not in there yet. That's right. I had to spacebar for us to transition to that mode. Okay. And then that does the thing that breaks the other stuff. Okay, so we don't want to do that there. move this to another area of the app. You probably want to do a little bit more than just get a little bit more than just one one movement space, but and I need to reverse that. Also really need to work on the lighting too. I don't know. It gives that Zelda, it gives kind of Breath of the Wild Zelda look, but it also, the colors look washed out. I don't know. What I really need to do is kind of settle on the look. I just don't understand what's the difference between why these two look different. Homegirl just sitting in that fire. Why is he braking like that? Another problem for another night. I really need to play with shaders too. I mean, I don't like programming shaders. But I feel like I'm gonna have to end up programming shaders. And then things like, why does she look all bronze looking? And she looks more like she's got the toon shader on her. I wonder how we have to make different variations of the shader per model type. See, for the darker skin tones, it doesn't really look right at all. I really don't like where stuff's tearing. I swear, I'm gonna have to get all my models redone. Eventually. And I wonder maybe if I add in the in the um, in the shader, if I add like detailed lines, almost like a comic book. Wonder how that will look. Probably go ahead and start working on the weapon assignments now. Okay. So we'll continue the shader will still be kind of an open discussion about how to make this look. I almost want to go back and I want to take a comparison of, I want to take a picture of it now versus a picture of from a previous stream and see which one people liked better. I should have the, yeah, you know what? Before we move off the shader, maybe we go ahead and try to figure out how to apply it to everything. And then we see how all the textures look with the shader on it. But first thing we need to go ahead and centralize it. I don't know where I stored all the game stuff at. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. I'll put a to-do there, but I know this is not. This is probably not the way this is going to end up being. Just the way it is for right now. Where to next? All right, the grid. I don't want to replace it on the water just yet because I've already got specialized materials on that for the different colors. What has materials on it, by the way, of the hazards? I don't think you do. You do. You do. So do you. Well, why don't we just go ahead and put on everything first? See how it looks. We can take it off. So I guess we'll start with the ground texture. What do we got here for the ground texture? We have a mesh renderer. Dot shader. At this point, I should just have something in utilities that just pass and do all the work. Takes care of that. Get rid of this. I don't know, the other places. The grid panels is where it's going to have the other models. Is this it? I feel like I skipped something. Guess not. Oops, I don't know. Trying to. I thought maybe it would look better if I. I thought it would look better if I increased the size here, but it's not exactly what I wanted. Okay, this is getting ridiculous. Okay, there we go. I've been told like my type is a little small, so I figured I'd try to increase the view size here. There we go. Feel like that looks better. You are a mesh renderer. Yep. There's the other one. You know what? Easier way to do it. Just check if there's something that's just look for the flag that something's changed. Panels. Oh, before we
Tonophbrix says, Hey big man, I will be able to watch in a little bit, just gotta do some stuff. I hope your night's going well, BTW.
Oh, it's good to see you too, man. Or it's good to hear from you too, man. Cool. Well, if you hang out, that's all good, man. If you can hang out, that's all good.
Tonoprix says, alright, thanks for being patient.
All good, man. I feel I'm gonna be using this a lot. Got a feeling that's going to change eventually when some mechanics come into place. I got to just get rid of this whole line of code, whole section of code. But anyway, I think that's it. Come back and check this in a second. I think that's it. Let's go back and check these two functions to find out where they're getting their model from. Make sure we haven't already covered that. This is already getting set. Up here, okay. This is where water's getting set, right? Here's one. Okay. Where else are you getting set at? Water here. Okay, are we getting? No. Yes. Okay. They will take care of it. All right. So let's see how our toon shader is going to look on everything. Oh, I have to hit play, and I have to switch to something where people can actually see it. Is something broken? Oh, okay. Why did you you're in response to? Oh, I think I messed something up. I have to rethink the way I did that. So I can't just do that here. I have to be in a monobator, right? Sure, that broke. Right? Takes 2 arguments. Oh, I have to fix that name. I haven't saved it, that's why. Ooh, everything is running real slow. Oh, because it's erroring because I can't do the thing I knew I couldn't do. Okay. So I need to find another way or another place to set that. Why not in the start? I don't know why I'm trying to go. I don't know why I try to do it here of all places. That's supposed to be initiating the game. We'll just make it official that we may have multiple shaders. And just keep it by name. Oops, that's not what I want. And I don't want to go that far right now. I feel like I'm thinking too far ahead, But I do feel like eventually we're going to have multiple shaders. Which, if I ever get that far and I'm actually to the point where I have multiple shaders, the game is going to be close to be done. Like, and I'll have people working on it. Like, that's the only way I can figure that I'll have multiple different shaders.
Tonight.
I'm good, man. I hope you're well. Man, a lot has gone on since the last we talked. Me and Ginyu did another session of seeing how fast we could take an idea from model to rig to animated, and we made a couple party gifts. And we had it down to like minutes, from idea to making them to have Mish AI generate the model, taking it into Maximo, and then taking it into like Easy GIF, or taking it to Maximo to bring it down to Blender, then output, render it out to pictures, and then take it through EasyGIF.
Tonoffbricks says, "Dang, that's fast, but they look nice."
Yeah, yeah. I still hold to the point that they're only good for like stuff like this, like stuff where you're prototyping out ideas or something, or just doing goofy stuff like this. I wouldn't put these in a game. Yeah, but I'm testing out a new toon. A toon shade I try to make. So what I did was, I don't know how familiar you are with Unity, but I decided to go.
Tonoffbricks says, "I especially like the bear in the middle. Its dance is nice."
Yeah. But yeah, we went through multiple of these, and we didn't do all of them because again, you did a bunch of them. But I only went through ones. I try to see the ones that were viable, try to how fast I take them through the entire process. And like I said, it took minutes. The only slowdowns were like the generating out of, like outside of picking the animation, but like the generation out of Blender, and then EasyGIF to actually convert them. But yeah, but over the weekend I switched the game from using the universal rendering pipeline of Unity, and I went to the high definition pipeline and broke a bunch of stuff. But I figured out how to work things. I figured out how to do things into HDRP, like volumetric lighting and stuff like that. This is all this weekend, because when I turned it on after changing over, it was a completely black scene. I was like, oh crap, I done destroyed everything. And even when I got the lighting kind of working, all the textures were broken and everything. So I had to go and fix that stuff, and then I ended up messing around in the shader graph and started messing around with like doing a toon shader. So that's what I'm implementing now through on everything in the game to see how it looks. So let's check this out. It still broke. Hold on. It still broke. That's not within the shader. Oh, I forgot to take this out. Let me fix something real quick. So I'm going to implement some camera movement. Now let's see. And it still broke somewhere. Okay. That's not right. What happened? Six six four the grid controller. So how have you been, man? What's been going on with you? It says 64. So I guess they doesn't have to set the model. Okay, nope, we're still broke. 6, 7. Huh? And does the model not have a renderer? Oh, no, okay. Mesh renderer. Mesh renderer. Oh, the mist doesn't have a renderer. Okay. I know I need to do that. Mist is a particle.
Tonopbrix says, I'm doing good, thanks for asking. I don't know if you remember the DeepSeek Rocket League clip catcher, as I like to call it, where every time I hit a clip in Rocket League it would take it. Well, it going good.
Oh, okay.
Tonopbrix says, I've refined it down quite a lot with additional code and stuff.
Tell me about it, man, because so you're using DeepSeek. You're writing this in Python? And how are you triggering it? Okay, my waters have stopped being water. I might have to take those out. So here's the, and all my lights have messed up too. But this is with the toon shader. As you see, it kind of gives it a look like Zelda Breath of the Wild, but it looks too washed out. Like the definition of the characters is gone. And see, like this character, well, that character's, the mesh is messed up for some reason. Let's say like, what's a good example? Like, see, these characters, it looks like they're fully got the shader, while say like this character doesn't for some reason. I'm not sure why. But this is all in its infancy, and I probably won't be messing with the shaders anymore until I get a good idea of what I'm actually doing. Or I'll get somebody to work on it, which is more likely the case. See, look, that one has the shader applied, and then these two don't, like they have shader applied at all. So I'm not sure what's going on with that. So for right now, I'm going to take the shader off.
Yet it does look like Breath of the Wild a little. I do think this is a really good start to the shaders, so good job.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. But I'm going to go ahead and take it off now for right now because it's messing up the lighting. Somewhere else. Over here. All right. Let's just make sure we didn't break anything. Let's fix this.
Tonofbrix says, yeah, but I have, so when I launch Rocket League the AI turns on, and using my GPU it will take the last 30 seconds of gameplay whenever I do a cool shot or something.
So it recognizes when you've done something to actually clip it? Because I know what you're saying, like it's always taking video, but how does it know like when it's supposed to clip it? And what are you writing it in? And what are you writing the program to interact with the AI in? Okay, so the lighting now is better. So this is where I got it at so far. Minus the shader. And I still need a lot to do with the lights as well. Because I'm really, the shadows are fine, but they're really kind of getting in the, I feel like they're obstructing sight a little bit in a way I don't like. And so this is without the shader. Why is that? I wonder why that's, why is his face breaking? Why is that model breaking like that? I feel like all the models are going to have to be redone anyway. But as you see, I've gotten the spear animations, the first spear animations in. So what I'm about to do now is go through and start fixing some of these weapon assignments in hands. I'm still in the doing the hammers.
Tonofbrix says, I guess I could say it's a combination of actual teaching the AI and some random Python stuff. I am roughly following a tutorial that is really for any on-computer AI assistants.
Nice, nice, okay. Cool. You should post, like, if you can, like, post some of the clips. Especially over time to see if see how it gets better.
Tonofbrix says, some other things that you could use it for is like code helping and video editing assistance.
Yeah, I've been wondering about the video editing assistance. I have used a
Tonofbrix says, not my Rocket League clip catcher but other codes.
Right. I have used what do you call it? Wizard AI to do like clips and stuff, but it was okay. Usually it just gave me a starting point. But yeah, my setup that I've been working on, I've almost got it working where now it talks to Gwen and DeepSeek. But so when it starts up, it'll start my custom versions of DeepSeek and Gwen in their own Docker containers. And when I put input in, it'll go through first to the vector database, do a similarity search, probability search on what I entered in there, grab it, put it in the context, and then send it through Gwen, and then Gwen's supposed to send it through DeepSeek as a reasoning model. But I'm getting an error when I do when it goes through, like I'm getting a connection error, and I'm not sure why. The biggest problem in testing it though is like it takes like 10 to 15 minutes for like the whole setup to get started every time I try to run it. So, but I'm still working on it. Oops. How did I put her in the ground? Okay.
Tonofbrix says, the other problem with my clip catcher, as I like to call it, is it's kinda using a lot of my computer's resources, so I think the next thing is to make it more efficient.
Yeah, this one thing I had to do as well. For my Docker containers, they're set to prioritize GPU usage. Now, I still don't have a lot of GPU to use with this, so what I would imagine it's going to do is it'll try to grab as much GPU as possible and then flip towards using CPU, which isn't that great. Because most likely, if this is going to work, I'm probably going to have to remove Gwen from that equation and just use DeepSeek. But yeah, to work on it. But yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, how big is the model, by the way? Do you know well, which one are you using? Are you using like the 7 billion parameter one, or the 8, or the was it 4, 7, and 8? Because I'm using the 8, and the 8 is 4 gigabytes, 4 or 5 gigabytes. So who else needs their hammer set up? He's fine. She's... let me check him. Can't really line them up from here. Let me mess around with something real quick. These movement controls.
Tonopbrix says, yes, I am also using 8B for right now.
Okay, cool, cool. Okay. Okay. Sorry. He's not in tonight. Yeah, I know. I know. Yeah. He went to bed. He actually went to bed early tonight for some reason.
Tonopbrix says, I think the next thing I may or may not use DeepSeek for is to find the one misspelled word in my lines of code that breaks the entire thing, LOL.
I hear you on that, man. I hear you. What are you using to type it in? Or like what is your IDE? Like are you using VS Code or something?
Tonopbrix says, yes, VS Code, I am just used to it, I guess.
Okay, okay. Cause I mean they have cursor out there, and I've used tab 9. Though tab 9, the free version, is annoying because it won't it'll just show you comments. I mean it'll show you like suggestions, and it just gets kind of annoying when it pops up and you can't do anything with it. But yeah, a lot of people are telling me cursor is good, but I just don't want to have. I'd rather not. I don't think cursor is local. I think it is a outside service, and I just don't want it. I just don't want it on my machine, even if it is supposed to be like they don't take your information or share your information. I'm just not interested in it for some reason. But that being said, I probably will eventually have to use it because everybody's gonna probably start using it. You know, when companies allow it, of course. Because now everybody's like integrating Copilot into their stuff. I know they're doing that at my day job. Grab the knight. 58. Okay, I'm not going up.
Tonofrix says, yeah, as much as I talk about AI and are experimenting with it, I still hate it when companies try to put it everywhere. Next thing you know, we will have AI trash cans that give us info on our trash.
Oh, but I did run into a bit of an issue, man.
Tonofrix says, now that I think about it, that's not too much of a bad idea, lol.
I ran into an issue I had to be more careful about, where I was in another streamer.
Tonofrix says, not the stealing our info though.
I was in another streamer's, I was in their stream, and they were talking, one guy was talking about, and he's a really cool dude though, the guy whose stream I was in. But a guy in his chat was talking about he had put like some artwork he had commissioned through in like online AI, image manipulator. And they were talking about how that's kind of bad because you're putting that artist's work out there to be taken and put in a model like that, which is a fair statement. I was like, well, why is he using an online tool? He could just use Focus locally. He could download Focus and use it locally. And I said that in the chat, and then the stream was like, "Is that an AI tool? Is that AI?" I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "I don't want it out here." He started deleting my He started deleting my chat stuff. It's like, I don't want it promoted around here. We don't want anything AI. I didn't realize what they were talking about was like their dislike of AI. And so I had to be careful when I talk about AI. Like some people just are not some people dislike it for certain reasons. And he went on to tell me though that one of his friends got fired from a job because they said they were replacing him with AI. Now, I get why that would make somebody dislike AI, but I would put that more on the company, trying to replace somebody with AI. What I would imagine that ended up being, if that was the case, is essentially the company fired like 10 senior artists and then tried to put a junior artist at a table with an AI machine, with an AI tool, and told them to do the work of 10 people. That type of nonsense. But it was a lesson of, I got to be more careful. Like some people just aren't really, they dislike AI for valid reasons. And I just got to be careful about bringing up certain topics people just are not wanting to talk about. And it wasn't like he got on me or anything. He was cool. He was still cool, but he was like, from then on, please don't talk about AI here in this stream. I was like, okay, I had no problem with that. Why did this not work? Wrong one. Go plus minus.
Tonofrix says, another problem I have with some AI is that it's not even super smart. Half the time it will just make stuff up if it doesn't know, like just tell me you don't know everything, lol.
Yeah, exactly. They call hallucinations. I mean, I find that kind of a ridiculous thing to call it. It's just the AI. The AI just the patterns didn't match up with the patterns that it found did not match up what you expected for it to come out with. That's just the AI doing what the AI is supposed to do, and it just didn't come back right. We have to stop treating AI, and I think Green Coder made a good point when he was here when we talked about it. We have to remember this is a simulation of intelligence. This is not actual intelligence. The AI is just looking for patterns in whatever you put into it and finding connected patterns to return to you. sometimes the patterns don't match up to what your expectations were. So we have to be careful about that. We cannot treat these AIs like they're intelligences. We have to treat them like they're glorified search engines. And sometimes
Tonoprix says, like an advanced autocomplete like in Google.
Exactly. Because even in Google, when you do a search, your search may come up with results that you didn't, that weren't what you expected. And that's what we got to treat these AIs as. They're, don't just trust what comes out of them. We have to treat them like they are machines that can mess up. There we go. Okay.
Tonoprix says, alright, it's late where I am, so I'm gonna call it a day. So anyway, have a good rest of your night and see you later. Goodbye. Also good luck on this.
Thank you, man. Appreciate that. You have a good night.
Tonoprix says, you too. See you later.
Just to really help me line it up. Oh, but I can't. Oh. I think I need to bring his down some more. That seems about right. Better start recording this, recording these values here. I'm trying to knock out a couple of these real quick, and then that might be it for the night. All right, grab the next one. Let's do a little bit of correction on her as well. Wait, what? Are you kidding me? I thought we fixed that. All right, well, that's got to get fixed. So she's not getting fixed tonight. Let's see who's next. I might try to mess with his eyes real quick before we close out. I feel like maybe if I mess with the material, make it double-sided, it might actually fix that. Or reverse the normals. Oh, you got that. Again, these are not the end weapons, so this is literally just setting us up for testing. So I'm gonna do a little bit of it at the end of each stream.
Fusion, what up? Let's go. Squad, why'd you even show up, man? Alarm guard, it belongs to us. And in Cypher we trust. Showing up to the garden like God, bear witness to the prodigal son. Squall coming at me like he
I'll
wanna
fix this one.
body fusion and I doing tenets of cipher, twin flame vibes, a fusion of fire. There is nothing we won't do for sire. Squall just a loser whose illusion is fire. I ain't got no piety to offer. The committee operates in honor, you know. And if I see anything less than excelling, that's compelling me to get to expelling, you know.
Yeah, I see where I actually said it too. I actually have the those recorded values, which appear to be wrong.
You made a mistake, letting Cypher Squad in. We're the messengers, here to mess you up. You're the guardian, you won't get the best of us. You could never defeat the posse. Yours is the only retreat that I see. Honestly, I caution anyone who come at us. We are the winners of the ugliest battles, you know? And so we right back to it. Try to battle me 3 times, I see through it. Imagine defeating a warrior like myself. Watch how I operate the battle staff with my stealth. Blessed fusion brought the triple triad. Level 6 nemesis, who's swift.
They're about the same height, so
Maybe if you play your cards right,
almost.
if you came for the drama, let's bring on the show. Mercenary, but you not scary. Guarantee you can never take flight like Seraph. We care less what seas preparing. Fusion and I be patrolling like sheriffs. Time to get serious. Fusion and I unlock the potential Sid sees in us. Matter of fact, the universe needs us. You could eat dust in cipher and trust.
So much winning is occurring at this particular point in time.
What the hell are you guys doing?
That's fine. Got that one. Well, we can get through all the hammers tonight. That should be fine. Okay. Get him. I didn't move her. Actually, it looks fine. Yeah, I don't think I'm doing anything with her. All right. Check something real quick. Okay, just making sure didn't have that stuff grabbing where it's things assigned to the wrong bone essentially, like on the female knight. That's fine. Down. I'll take it. Right, next up. rotate it a little bit. I'm not gonna move anymore. It looks weird from that angle, but it's fine. I initially did this, I don't know what I was thinking. Because look how off they are. You can get it to stop. You can't stop from going through that hand, but it's fine. Leave it like that. all that. His face looks so lopsided for some reason. That's gonna be good enough. Come down. That's fine. That's done. I guess that's fine. All right, we got the last one here. Last of the hammers. We've got the swords and the spears to go through. But we want to do that tonight. Okay, this one's being annoying. I should give it home to it. We'll take it. Yeah, we'll take it. Oops. All right, I think we got every one of them. And that'll be it for tonight. I want to thank Alt Marzipan and Ton of Bricks for coming through. Any lurkers that came through, much appreciated. I will probably be back on Wednesday. Doing some more stuff with this game. But until then, you take care, and I will see you later.